We're having a Soul to Soul concert to celebrate music. The idea of bringing blacks and Jews together, two communities that have experienced hardship, that recognize their common struggle, and have worked together to relieve the struggle of each other in various different ways.
So it is in the spirit of the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. that we come together, Jews and African Americans, and we must see each and every person as a human being who has the needs, the hopes, the hungers, the feelings and fears just as we do, who is a child of God just as we are, and who is entitled to be treated with the dignity, the justice, and the compassion that we claim for ourselves. This was the great vision of its director, Zalmen Mlotek, to find a way musically to express this unique relationship between African Americans and Jews.
We found that because of similar struggles in their history, music manifested this, and we found fantastic performers to present this in a way that comes from their soul and hopefully into people's souls as they're listening.
Many immigrants, the journey to freedom was not an easy one. My mother immigrated to this country when she was a young girl, and on a layover in Florida, she stopped in an airport bookstore to buy a comic book. But the clerk didn't respond to her, and she thought maybe he didn't speak English. So she said in Spanish, "Could you please help me?" And he said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were black." Even in the land of the free, there still would be much work to do. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning
to have this gathering of African Americans, Jews coming together in song to recall the historic alliance, to recall our joint efforts during the civil rights struggle. And we celebrate this wonderful, wonderful alliance that has made such great strides in the history of our country.
Wie nennt men Panosse? Once I built a railroad, made it run, made it race against time. Once I built a railroad, now it's done. Brother, can you spare a dime?
Once I built a tower to the sun.
As we strive to be better Americans, we should always make our country more tolerant, more loving, and more appreciative of all cultures, more inclusive of all people. So that's why we're here, to continue that drive and push for as much inclusivity and love between religion, race, and people that we perceive as the other. We get to know that we are one and the same.
Did my Lord deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel? Did my Lord deliver Daniel? And why not every man? He delivered Daniel from the lion's den, Jonah from the belly of the whale, and the Hebrew children from the fiery burning. And why not every man?
In the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water.